Hello guys, welcome to Pantech E-Learning. Good evening to all. Okay, good evening to all. Good evening everyone. My voice is clear. Yeah, good evening, good evening. My voice is clear, anybody? Okay, let's begin the class. Welcome to Pantech E-Learning. I'm Guhan. In the previous class, we discussed about CSS. Okay, and in this session, we will discuss about JavaScript and front-end essential. Okay, and now we understand what is JavaScript. Okay, what is JavaScript? JavaScript is a programming language used to make website interactive. Okay, and it used to work with HTML and CSS. Basically the JavaScript is one of the programming language we used for design our website interactive, and it is mostly work with HTML and CSS. We already see HTML and CSS, and the JavaScript is work with HTML and CSS. Okay, it used to manipulating a HTML and CSS, and same as Python, JavaScript also a beginner friendly programming language. The every syntax is easy to learn. Okay, what is JavaScript? JavaScript is a programming language used to make website interactive. It works with HTML and CSS. Okay, and now we're going to see why learn JavaScript. Okay, what is JavaScript? JavaScript is a programming language that used to make website interactive, and it works with HTML and CSS, right? And now we're going to learn why learn JavaScript. Okay, because the most of used 95% of website is built in JavaScript. Okay, basically the JavaScript is one of the main programming language in web development. Okay, the most of website are built in JavaScript only. The use of 95% of website, we used 95% of website is built in JavaScript. Okay, and help you build interactive web pages. Interactive means nothing but the action. Okay, the action, whenever I click anything, it will be something done in action, it is called interactive. Okay, it help you build interactive web pages. When you click any website button, there is a something like actions, that is called interactive. Okay, that is called interactive web pages. And the same as the Python is good for beginner, right? And the same as it is great for beginner, and it is very beginner friendly. The JavaScript is very beginner friendly. Okay, and final point, used in web development, game development, and mobile app. Where we use the JavaScript, we use in web development, and we also use in game development. Okay, we also use in game development and mobile apps. Okay, these are the things. These are the things we used in JavaScript. Okay, we use in JavaScript in web development and game development and mobile app. Okay, now we understand why learn JavaScript, right? Why learn? Because the 95% of website are built in JavaScript. That's why there is a, when you learn JavaScript, there is a good chance to become a web developer. Okay, the most of websites are built in 95% website are built in JavaScript. So we need to maintain this website. So we learn JavaScript. It's a big opportunity to become a web developer, and it help you to build interactive web pages that can be if the website can, when I click anything, it will be getting some action, right? That is called interactive, and it is very beginner friendly, same as Python, and used in web development and game development and mobile app. These are the things why learn JavaScript. These are the things we need to learn JavaScript. Okay, now I understand what is JavaScript. JavaScript is a programming language, basically same as Python, and it is mostly used in web development. Okay, and now going to see, now we understand what is JavaScript. Okay, and now we going to see in JavaScript what is variable. Okay, the same as we learn in Python what is variable, right? In the same thing in JavaScript, the JavaScript, you can declare a variable using var, let, and const. Okay, we declare a variable in the we need to predefine before the variable name, we need to define var, let, and const. These are the three things we use in variable for JavaScript. Right? Okay, and variable is a box that can store, the variable is a box that can store some data, right? We already see in Python, and in JavaScript also the same thing for variable. Nothing but the variable is a box. Okay, there is a box that's storing a data, inside of the box. Okay, and now we understand variable scope. Okay, before that, I just opening VS Code here. I just already creating HTML page here, so I just use this page, copy the link. Okay, I just use in CMD. I choose here CMD, and we already installed Node.js. I just check. Okay, fine. I'm just opening a VS Code here. In the previous file, I just clear it, everything. Just creating a new file. I clear every file, index also. Okay, index. Okay, I just creating a new file and name it script.js. name it script.js. Now I just check the file is worked correctly. When I run, yeah, it's worked correctly. Okay, now I'm going to see how to. Okay, in my system I'm already having a okay, just a minute. When you first we need to install just type Node.js download. Okay, just type Node.js download. Just type Node download, and it's showing the first link, download Node.js. Okay, just click the first website and you can see like this. Okay, just download install MSI. Okay, it will be download automatically, and after that you need to double click install it. Okay, and in my system I am already installed this, so I am not installed here. When you install the Node.js install in your system, you just check in the use of command prompt. Just type cmd in search bar and just type node, and you can see like this, welcome to Node.js, and show your version of Node.js. It is show like this in your system. The Node.js is installed properly. Okay, then okay. Then you can opening to the folder and copy the path or remove the path in and just type cmd here. It will be opening in that folder path, and you can just code space dot. Okay, code space dot. It will be automatically opening your VS Code. It will be automatically opening your VS Code, and you need to just create a new file in the left side. Okay, you need to just click this and create a new file, and I'm already creating script.js. Just type script.js. Okay, just type it. It will be creating properly, and you just check console console. Okay, console.log, and just type hello, and after that you need to run here. Okay, run code. It will be run here. That means the Node.js are installed in your system perfectly. Okay, that means the Node.js are installed in your system perfectly. Okay, now we understand what is variable scope. In JavaScript, first we need to define var. Okay, and you need to define variable name. Okay, first we need to define var, and after that you need to define variable name. And I just type Arjun, something name. Okay, and now I just use console.log, and I just type name here. Now I run this. Okay, I just save, and now I run this. It will show Arjun. This is the variable name. The Arjun string is saved. Arjun is saved in the name, and it will be when I used print in Python. In JavaScript we use console.log. Okay, console.log, and I just print the name. Okay, it will be perfectly print like this. Okay, and Now we understand what is var, and we'll now understand let and the same name is equal to, I just use Harry, and now I console.log, and now I just print the name. Okay, and now I print. Okay, now it's print properly. What are the difference of var and let? What is the difference of var and let? We just see that. I just opening like this, opening the bracket here. I just type let name is equal to set Harry. Okay, Harry. Okay. Now I use console.log name. Now I run this cell. It will show Harry. Okay, it will show Harry here. Okay, it will show Harry here. Okay. But when I out of the bracket, I just use the name. Okay, just console.log print name here. When I run this, okay, cancel this and run this. Okay, when I run this, it shows some error. Okay, what is the error name? Reference error. What is the name? Name is not defined. But we define name here, but it show name is not defined. Okay, but when I use inside of the bracket, it print here. Okay, it print Harry here. When I use outside, it print name is not defined. Basically, let is a variable variable scope that only use in the inside of the bracket. That only use in the inside of the bracket. Yeah, okay, some people still after installing is not running. Okay, you just need to run type node in VS Code extension. You can install some nodes. Okay, just a minute. There is some tick mark here. You need to tick the tab, that only you can install properly. You just check again, and after that you need to install this run. Okay, you just type run here, and in the first you need to code runner, and you just install it and type JavaScript. Okay, it's nothing. Okay, you need to check the box after the installing. Okay, and okay, let is nothing but let is a variable scope that only used in the bracket only. Okay, only used in the bracket only. That's why we using let. And now we understand what is const. Okay, and I just type const name is equal to, I just type Isaki. Okay, I just type Isaki. Okay, now I just type console.log, type name, and run this. It show Isaki perfectly. Okay, right? It show Isaki perfectly. When I run, it show perfectly, right? But when I change the name is equal to Ilango, okay, type Ilango, I just type, and then now I just console.log name. Now I run, it shows some error. What's the error? It is a type error. Okay, it is what is said assigning to the constant variable. We cannot, once you state constant for the variable, it cannot be changed. That is the meaning of assigning its constant variable. Okay, whenever we set once to the const to the variable, it cannot be changed. When I use here, it will be print perfectly now. Okay, once you said that, now that variable cannot be changed. That is the use of const. Okay, what is the use of where? Where is the normal variable declaration we using for normally, and let is only work in the inside of the bracket only, and const is used to define once. It is a constant. Const means constant. Once you declare, it will be cannot be changed. That is a difference between the variables. Understand? Okay. The variables a function globally, it will be declare, redeclare, update. It is a normal. Okay, and let the blocks in the bracket. Okay, we see in the bracket, right? Block scope can be updated, no redeclare in the same scope. Okay, and the const is a block scope cannot be updated or redeclare. The once you state it cannot be redeclare. Okay, and we understand the variable scope here, and now we're going to understand what is how JavaScript work. And using JavaScript in the Chrome also, and can written in HTML or separate file also. Okay, now okay, yeah, we're using the JavaScript in the inside of the HTML also. We're using the JavaScript in the inside of the HTML also. Okay, work in browser like Chrome, Firefox. These are the we using in Chrome also JavaScript. Okay, and we also written in the inside of HTML or in the separate file. We using JavaScript in the inside of the HTML file also. Now going to see data types. In JavaScript. We already see in Python, right? Data types. There's a many data types in Python. String, integer, list, tuple, boolean, non. Okay, these are the data types in Python, right? What are the data types? String, integer, list, tuple, boolean, non. These are the data types in Python. And in JavaScript, we having a data type also. Okay, there is a string and number, boolean, array, object. These are the data types in the JavaScript. String, number, boolean, array, object. These are the data types in the JavaScript. String is nothing but the string is the text, normal text. Okay, inside of the double quotes. Inside of the double quote is a string. We already see in the Python the same thing for string. And number is a like integer. We already see in the Python, right? Integer. Number in Number means numbers, normal number and decimal numbers, all the numbers are considered as a number, and it is a data type of number. And boolean means nothing but it is true or false. Boolean means nothing but it is true or false, okay. And array is nothing but, okay, array also we already see in Python. You know list, right? How we define list? Okay, I just mentioned where. Array is equal to, I just mentioned 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is array. We call it list in Python. In JavaScript, we just call it array. We just call it array. We just call it array here in JavaScript. Okay, understand? This is array. Okay, and what is object? What is object? An object also we already see in Python. In object in Python we called as a dictionary. We called as a dictionary. And dictionary, what is dictionary? Dictionary is a key value pair. It is a key value pair, right? The same thing in object in JavaScript. The key value pair is a dictionary in Python, but we call it dictionary in the Python, but in JavaScript we just call it object. Okay, the everything is same as similar to every programming. The name and the some things are changed, right? Okay, we're going to understand what is operators now, and these things also the same as Python. And we having a additional operator. Okay, this operator it can be adding a two. It's used to adding a two variables or something. Okay, this operation or adding. Okay, addition operation. Okay, basically it is done in a addition operation. And what about subtraction? The subtraction also the same thing. It is done a sub operation. Okay, and addition, subtraction, and it is multiplication. We using multiplication for star. Okay, we using addition for plus and using minus for subtraction. And division we using for slash. Okay, and this also things also we see in Python. And is equal to, okay, double is equal to means equal to. Okay, double equal to means we can comparing it two variables are same or not. Okay, just comparing it two variables are same or not. This type A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. We just compare if, okay, A console.log A equal to B. Now I just run this. It will be show false here. Okay, and when I enter 10, it also same false, I think. Yeah, it's true now. Okay, the both value are same, so when I print equal to, it will be print true. Okay, in the Python whenever compare, it will be show false because the variable store in the different location. That's why we sometimes getting like that. Okay, and same as greater than and lesser than. The greater than, lesser than is also the operator, the same as Python. Okay, we know addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and equal to, and greater than and lesser than. These are the operator we using in JavaScript. And okay, there is an internship. If you want a clear and perfect content of Django full stack, okay, you can buy this. Okay, if you buy this internship, you can be offering a DSIR confirmation letter and 180 days course access and flexible access to any time, and get PPT downloadable file. When I taking a lesson in this PPT, and this PPT also given to you who buy the internship, and 3+ project, major project and great project source code also, and VIP access community, and 1 month internship certificate also we providing who by the internship, right? And this is the first 10 days content we providing who by the internship, and this is the first 20 days, and these are first 30 days content. The extra 9 days content also including this who by the internship, right? And this is the project we given who by the internship, and user authentication project, code up Django project, and student attendance system project in Django. These are the project we given with the source code. And after the completing of internship you get the certificate for 1 month, right? If you're interested you can scan it here, you get the link. And we also providing a internship hack plus hackathon for summer internship 2025 to 26. And if you're interested in internship plus hackathon, we providing hands-on training for who joining this internship plus hackathon. And if you're interested in this you can type pantechelearning.com/internship, and you can visiting this like page in the Google. Then you can proceed for registration. You just proceed for your registration. If you're interested in convert this masterclass into clear content internship, you can scan it here, and it is now in discount fee. And now we going to learn function. Now we going to learn function in JavaScript. Every programming language is similar to each other because there is having a same concept with a different syntax only. We need to understanding a concept we can learn in any programming language easily. Okay. In function in JavaScript, okay. In function, the JavaScript is a usable code of block of code designed to perform a specific task. It is a already defined code that can be perform some task and taking inputs parameter and returning an output. Okay, it basically nothing but it is a block of code. It only work when we call the function. Okay, the same as Python. Okay, now you understand what is function. The function is nothing but it is a block of code that can be used when we call the function. It will be execute the task of written in the function, right? And same as the Python. This Python, how the block of code, it only work when it called, right? Okay, just give. In JavaScript we need to mention the function in the function. Okay, function. In Python we mention it's diff, right? But in the JavaScript we need to mention function and the name of the function, which is open the bracket in flower bracket like this, and I just type console.log and type what's name, I just type Pantech, okay, and I just save it, and when I call the I just run. Before that I just cleared it. Okay, I just cancel this again and open. Okay, I just open again. It will be do nothing, right? When I open again, be it shows some error, syntax error, unexpected token. What is the error? Okay, I need to mention like this. Okay, I need to mention open bracket and close bracket of. Now I run, it's not error. Okay, now I run, it's not show any error. Okay, but the Pantech is not printing, right? But it's the same as Python. It is a block of code. It is a block of code only work when it called. Okay, I just type name. Okay, I just type name. Okay, I just type name. Okay, when I run it, it will be print Pantech. It will print Pantech, right? The same as Python. The syntax only different. In Python we just mention the function using the def in Python, but in JavaScript we need to mention in the function is a keyword and we just mentioning the name for function. And JavaScript is a function reusable code to design, perform specific task, taking input as a parameter and returning a output. Okay, and also tell how the function is created. Okay, first we need to mention the function is a keyword. We need to mention function. Okay, we need to mention function, and greet is a function name. Okay, I mentioned here the name is a function name. Okay, I mentioned in this PPT the mention greet is a function name, and after that I need to create a flower bracket here. I need to create a flower bracket and end flower bracket, and inside of the flower bracket I need to mention console.log. It means print. Okay, it means prints the output here. It means prints the output. Okay, inside of the mention I am giving the string of hello. When I call the greet function, okay, when I call the greet function, it will be print the hello. And what is function expression? Now we are going to learn what is function expression. Function expression is nothing but we call the function like here, but the function expression means nothing but we need to save the function in the one variable. It's mentioning the const. We already see const. What is const is never changeable variable. Okay, I just mention the const variable and save the function. Just mention without the name. Okay, just mention without the name of the function, and I just mention function, and mentioning the function what we do, we just print hello here. When we call the function using the variable name, okay, I just explain. I just type first I just mention const, and okay, what's the name? Just type name also. Okay, name is equal to, I need to define function, and the function do console dot log hello everyone. Okay, just type hello everyone here, and now I save it and run. It will be nothing will be happen because okay, it's have some error. Okay, I need to mention like this. Okay, I need to mention like this. Now it's run correctly. Okay. Okay, now how we call the function? We just mention the name of the variable. And I just run here. It will be nothing because we need to mention bracket. Okay, now I run. It will be work. It will be work perfectly. It is nothing but we need to save the function in the particular name. We need to save the function in the particular name, and we just print the console.log. It's print the everything. So we need to call the name with the open bracket and close bracket of normal bracket. Okay, then it will be automatically called and it will be work perfectly. That is a function expression. Okay, function expression is nothing but we need to save the function in the variable, and when we using the variable name to the call the function. Okay, is there anybody have a doubt in this session. Is there anybody have a doubt in this session? You can ask me now. I just clear it. And we also, if you need to convert this, masterclass into internship, you can scan this code. You can get the many advantage of this, and we are also providing a extra 9 days for the who buy the internship, and we are also providing a project with source code. We are also providing a project with source code and with the certificate for 1 month. The certificate for 1 month for Django full stack development. Okay, and if you're interested, you can scan it. Okay, is there anybody have a doubt? Yeah, do we have any test topic? Yeah, in JavaScript it's enough. We're going to learn Django. These are the things we need to use for the class. That's why. And any other topic in the front end is over. In the next class we're going to learn PostgreSQL. Okay, next class we're going to learn PostgreSQL. First we need to understand what is database, understanding the PostgreSQL, and after that we need to learn how to manipulating a database with PostgreSQL, and after that we need to going to learn Django. Okay, we're going to learn Django. And is there anybody doubt? You can ask me. Okay, you just tell what are the scopes in variable in JavaScript? Anybody? What are the scopes, variable scopes in JavaScript? It is an interview question also. You can answer. What are the scopes in JavaScript? There is a 3 scope, right? And what are the scopes? Okay, there is a 3 scopes. Okay, there is a 3 scope. Where, let, const. These are the 3 scopes in JavaScript. Okay, these are the interview question also. You can remember this. Where, let, const. Where, let, const. Yeah, fine. And also we need to understand string, number, boolean, array. These are the data types. Important. These are also the interview question. Okay, you just prepare it. Okay, thank you for the time, and we will see next class PostgreSQL, introduction of database. And yeah, thank you for your time, and bye.